The way we treat our parkland has lasting impacts. As businesses and homes continue to surround our forests and streams, human disturbance and even nature itself can cause harm to our natural environment. Did you know that planting grass, mowing, or dumping yard waste in parkland damages the ecosystem? Pesticides kill beneficial insects, and fertilizers may pollute streams if applied incorrectly. All-terrain vehicles are a fun and bumpy ride, but don't ride them on park trails in Fairfax County. ATVs are prohibited because they scare wildlife and wear away trails. When you were young, did you ever carve your and your sweetheart's initials into a tree with a little heart? It was the cutest thing ever, right? But it's really not. Carving into or peeling bark off trees opens the door to insects and disease. Trees can also weaken and die due to air pollution and strangulation from invasive vines. Mowing, high foot traffic, and lack of foliage can lead to compacted soil, where roots become starved for oxygen and few animals live. Hard soils contribute to excessive water runoff, flooding, and erosion. When you visit a park or forest with your pet, don't allow them to roam wild. This increases the threat to wildlife through hunting or destruction of nests and habitats. There are dangers to your pet as well. Deer. They look cute and harmless, right? But when there's an abundant amount, it can deplete native vegetation through overbrowsing. Many forests lack native vegetation near the ground, and there are fewer younger trees to replace the old when they die. Invasive species, such as honeysuckle and English ivy, are not eaten by native animals, so they can crowd out native species and reduce the diversity of life in the forest. Steep stream banks are a sign of soil erosion. As higher volumes of rainwater flow into streams due to hard-packed soils and lack of anchoring roots, soil is washed into the stream, starving fish and insects of oxygen. And listen up, litter bugs. Litter is not just unsightly. It attracts unwanted pests and pollutes streams. Some materials release toxins into the water, and releasing non-native pets into our waterways disrupts local ecology. So, what are some helpful things we can do to remove the stresses and allow our natural areas to heal themselves? Choose climate-hardy native plants when landscaping your yard. Reduce the need for pesticides by installing bird boxes to attract nature's pest controllers. Be a good steward of your parks. Park staff need your help caring for parkland. Follow the rules and protect wild places. Stay on trails and don't remove, collect, or tamper with plants or animals. Healthy trees are key players in air quality. Foliage cleans the air by absorbing carbon dioxide and releasing oxygen. Trees also provide natural habitats for native birds and wildlife. Leaf litter and old wood retain moisture and reduce erosion. Softened ground is an ideal habitat for insects and animals that break down the surface debris and create nutrient-rich soil. Healthy soil then invites plant and tree growth. Keep your pets on a leash for their safety, as well as the safety of native wildlife and other trail users. Keeping pets close and on the trail reduces their exposure to ticks, rabies, and risk of injury. Managed deer populations allow native plants and other wildlife to thrive. Fewer deer also means healthier deer, because food sources are more plentiful. Native plants and animals are part of a balanced ecosystem. Native and migratory species often depend on the availability of certain plants in specific seasons in order to maintain their populations. Stream banks that are full of native vegetation reduce soil erosion. Gently sloping banks form catch pools and eddies, which provide fertile spawning and nesting habitats for native wildlife. Healthy streams teem with wildlife. Fish, insects, amphibians, and crustaceans thrive in waters rich in oxygen and other nutrients. They also play an important role in the food chain for non-aquatic wildlife. Everyone has a role in taking care of our natural areas and making sure we have a healthy world for the future. The choices that each of us make have lasting impacts. By becoming connected to nature and making better choices, we can make a better future.